Them farkin' Vid-Bits. They be viddin'. At least we didn't do it the other way, which we could have fucking just did like a long marathon, and then like it'd be back, the whole thing be dragged down instead of it being like, if one part of this day they didn't like, they don't have to watch one part. I wanted to do like a whole. Oh, hey, what's up, man? This is Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Brian, aka Pops, is here hanging out with you, playing some Super Mario World. And I hope that you guys are ready for a full playthrough, because I intend to give it to you. Now, will we have a little bit of parts during Star Road? Of course we will. Will we have a little bit of difficulty in the freaking Chocolate Mountain? Of course we will. Will we have a little bit of difficulty in Koopa, Land of the Koopa? Yeah, probably 2 boards. But other than that, it'll be a pretty good playthrough. Hopefully you've enjoyed the Mario Land festivities. We've had a little bit of frustration at the beginning of the day and at the end of the day, but, you know, the bonus is this full playthrough again of Super Mario World, and hopefully you're looking forward to it. I know that after this, I want to say that I'm Mario'd out, but we do a lot of Mario content, so Mario Day is a good way to get all of it out. And there is some other Mario-related games I'm hoping to play in the future. I know that Mario RPG just hit its 25th, 30th anniversary, which is crazy because I just did that remake, and I had just beaten it because I asked Braden to get it for me for a gift for a birthday, and so I had beaten the actual regular game in my personal time right before the remake came out, so we haven't played that for the channel yet, but I do have it. Other than that, what's up, Slime Fan? Are you going to see a chocolate secret? You're going to see the whole thing. A chocolate secret. You're going to see all 96 exits. The only thing that I won't do is that warpy glitchy thing in chocolate secret, because I don't know how to do that. I'm sure if I studied up I probably could. But like there's that whole thing where you can like make the whole background palette all messed up and stuff by messing with some of the stuff, and I just don't know how to do it. Hopefully you're doing well. Say it is monetized. I hate doing all this extra stuff, guys. There's all these little stupid things that we gotta do to make sure everything's set up, and that's usually when we kind of talk with you guys, and is it gonna tell me that it's working? Yeah. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed Mario Day. And it's funny, because I mean, we just bookend it. You know, I got frustrated at Mario 3 at the beginning, and I'm sure that's some people's favorite game, and Bray got frustrated at Mario Land 2 at the end, and I'm sure that's some people's favorite game. And there's, you know, we're just very passionate players when we play, and we, you know, we have very high inner goals and stuff, so it sucks when games are, you know, a little bit more difficult than we expect, especially when they're considerably, you know, uneven with the ramp, which is crazy. No offense to Gunpei Yokoi, and God rest his soul and everything, but, you know, there's that one thing that makes me wonder, like, if that's the difference between a Miyamoto-led project, is there's no way there would have been that type of ramp at the end. But games, especially the handheld games, where the value was to be as lengthy as possible to fit in the cartridge, but also then have punishing challenge to make it so that you weren't going to just, you know, get it a $39.99 or $49.99 game and then beat it in a session. So I don't know if a tremendously ramped up difficulty is the answer there, but unfortunately we had to deal with a lot of that, as well as, you know, the worst part about the NES era is they would port over arcade titles that, you know, were quarter munchers, that were literally designed to eat your money and be brutally difficult, port them over to the NES, and then you wouldn't get continues, and it wouldn't be something you put quarters in because you already owned it, and it was still designed just as broken and just as difficult. So it's just like, hey man, you already got my money, so what was the point there? Like, try to play Akari Warriors without doing the ABBA code. It's about impossible. I don't know anybody that can do it. I don't know personally anybody that can. Doesn't mean that it's not attainable, but I digress. And I appreciate you guys for your patience, and we're going to go ahead and get started. But yeah, really appreciate Braden doing one of the more difficult games, and no harm, no foul in the requesting of it. I probably won't run it again for a while either, because, like Braden said, like the majority of the game is just very enjoyable, and then you get to the end, and it's just like, ugh. So, it's whatevs. I wonder if I should change the... Should I change the timer back to the other location? It's in the lower right. Doesn't matter. You guys care if the timer's in the lower right? Our health regen. Or dude, that whole thing could be solved with a checkpoint. It took me literal years to beat the first Mega Man game. I was a grown adult when I finally managed to beat the damn Yellow Devil, and I still had to use the pause trick. Well, I mean, you watch me run the game and I use the pause trick. I have had people kind of give me crap about it too, like, are you ever going to beat it legit? And I will. I'll do a legit playthrough.
Pops can and will, and he did it for years. So, like, I watched him do it for years before he finally caved in and did the pause trick more often.
Yeah, especially the Yellow Devil fight. It's just like, geez, I get it. Alright. Your favorite series is Resident Evil? That's cool. We still have yet to play a Resident Evil game for the channel. This is probably one of those situations where we just don't know where to start, or whatever. Start with Resident Evil 0. Fair enough. Yeah, man. Ghosts and Goblins is definitely a rage maker. Totally get that. It's ridiculous how hard it is, and you know, the fact that you get trolled by having to do it twice is insane. The Maximo game were a bit more balanced in terms of fun and difficulty. I have that. I have that for PS2. Again, we're just having output issues, so would love to run that. Haven't even popped it in yet because I kind of want it to be a first impression thing. Considering the fact that I've played Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls, Ghosts and Goblins. Bye, Yoshi. Man, when I'm normally speedrunning, that's what I want. Jeez. I love this game so much. It's so good. It's just so good. Saved the, in my opinion, like one of the best for last. Besides, I love Mario 2, but this game is just so good. Like, it just brings me back to being, you know, 10. My buddy called me over, he's like, my parents let me rent a Super Nintendo from Blockbuster because they're not out yet, but I got one and you should come over and play Super Mario World. He did the same thing with Super Mario 64 with the 64, they'd rented it as well, and it was just like, I could not wait to get out of school, and I remember running out of the, I knew that's what we were doing after school, I remember running, like, you know, Charlie Bucket getting the golden ticket. I remember running as fast as I could to get home so I could, you know, go see this, you know, he was like on the bomb battlefield just running around, he's like waiting to see this, and it was just like, the only SNES game I may consider to be better than this is Donkey Kong Country 2. I hear a lot of people think it's great. There's a certain streamer who's a YouTuber personality that said that that'll be his last video. That if you ever see him do a DKC2 video, he won't do any more videos. And you can just figure that out yourself. But I've heard that, you know, it's a really good game, and I've never played it. So it'll be one of those situations that, you know, I've only played the first one, and we'll see how that works. I know, it's crazy some of the games I missed, man. Again, we're playing on an original Super Nintendo with the original Super Nintendo controller, with just a HDMI upscaler. That's why if you think it looks blurry and not as crisp as Nintendo Switch Online or whatever, it's because I'm playing with an original system just like I would back if I was playing when I was 10. You bastard. Your ghostly mama. This DKC Street Fighter 2 and Batman Forever were my SNES childhood. Oh yeah, Zero. You dumbass, bro. This is for my other, other zoned friends in the U.S. We're in the eastern United States, so we know that Mario Day technically ended at midnight, but we knew that we have friends that it's not technically midnight for another 3 hours, so why not run one of the more popular games towards the end of the day here for them? So we wanted to end Mario Day officially with Super Mario World. Heck yeah! Did I hear the sub going off? Somebody's being awesome. Thanks for being awesome. Thank you, Anthony. How come that didn't... How come the media file thing didn't go off? Oh no. Anthony, Cabello? Awesome. Way to support. Really appreciate that. We're trying to get to 4,000 subs by the end of April. I really believe that we can. I mean, we're on pace to, if we can keep some stuff up. We've been doing some Mario runs all day. Been doing
some Legend of Zelda speedruns. Been working on that for the 40th anniversary. Working really hard on some of the Nintendo classics. Trying to really give a lot of love to where the company seems to be falling short. You know, I usually don't get super critiquey, but I'm still waiting for some amazing Legend of Zelda game to come out for the 40th anniversary so that we can have something fun to look forward to, but they just don't seem to want to be doing it on their end. Zero says, when the N64 launched, everything got crazy in a good way. Mario Kart 64, WrestleMania 2000, Perfect Dark, Smash Brothers, etc., etc. I agree. Yeah, that's what it was, is a lot of it, like, I was backlogged, because I just was, you know, you'd rent games, and, that was it. Like, you'd rent games, and then also, you know, you would trade games, but N64 games specifically were expensive, so, like, if you didn't rent it, or not even, well, not even just N64 games, freaking Super Nintendo games as well. So, like, if you didn't rent it, and you weren't gonna just, like, usually risk just buying just anything, so sometimes you didn't get access to a lot of stuff, whereas now we have pass services and stuff like that, where, like, now you can get a lot, even if you miss a AAA title by a couple months or whatever, even up to half a year to a year, you can still get a pass on any of the big consoles, and eventually, well, besides Nintendo, unfortunately, they won't do that with their big games, they'll just do that with their older stuff, but I digress, and you literally, you know, could just catch up on a lot of that for a very small value, versus back in the day, you were limited to what you could trade with your friends, what you were crazy enough to buy, or what you could rent. All you could consume to rent, and then the rental aspect, the crazy thing about that was, like, you know, there was a lot of, you know, games not just being there that when you wanted them. It wasn't just like, game wouldn't just be there just because you wanted it. You had to hope that it was actually at the place because it was in stock to rent. Yeah, I probably should hit that. Or you had that one rich friend that suddenly became the coolest kid to hang out with. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Zero. Hell yeah. Probably the kid that their parents are like, look, you're not very social. How can we get you over with the neighborhood kids? I'll get you a Neo Geo. Like, what? Mom, if I don't have Neo Geo, then I can't be cool. Like, Neo Geo? There's 4 guys if I wanted to get them. Never knew anyone that had a Neo Geo just waited for a PS1 port. Yeah, I didn't either. I knew someone that had a TurboGrafx 16 though, and like, I remember like, I think that their parents let me spend the night because they were trying to like, or they wanted this kid to like have me spend the night because they wanted to try to like make their image cleaner, that they weren't like all like, I don't know. They were kind of a bully. They were kind of a bully, and I think that the parents thought that if they had the nerdy, geeky kid come over and spend the night, then it would make the other moms think that he wasn't mean or some shit. I don't know what it was. It felt weird. Either way, I don't really remember this play date being like arranged by me or them, but it happened. I don't know how. And I just remember like they were so bored with their stuff. It's like so excited to play this TurboGrafx 16, and they were just like, I didn't know anybody that had it. I just remember the commercials for it, and I couldn't believe I was playing it. And they didn't give a crap. Made me so sad. I was just like, man, you're kind of coming across like an ass because like you don't even give a shit that you have this, and I would be so happy to have this. And they're just like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, of course it isn't. Not to the person that has it. The person that has it, you know, them saying it's not that big of a deal comes across as an asshole thing. That brick is literally put there so they hope that you don't do this. They're like, how can we get people to not fly through all of the levels? Well, then there's people that get there, like me, and then you get the 3 up. Ooh, we almost just coasted into Crapville. The elusive 3 up. So we got that, we got that, we got that. So what alternate exits we need? We need this one. Ooh, that's fun. What? Why was the top of that orange? Why was that? What was that? The top of that was... What the hell was that? Okay. Thanks, universe, to show us something weird. I mean, I'm playing on a freaking original shit here. I don't even know what to say about that. Fucking weird. Alright, there's that. Let me get out here the regular way. Oh yeah, the regular way, duh. Super Mario World. Was thinking about playing that tonight. I think it's possibly a quirk with the PPU and the SNES. Man, this SNES was like crispy clean. Like I got one that was like was never used. So like that's crazy. Like I'm not saying it's impossible, but yeah. It was neat though. Like it's. Oh, I also had something happen in like playing Super Mario All Stars. I want to say. I love crazy stuff like that. It was somebody that got it. They were in the service, and they got it. Oh man, I didn't want to do that. Oh well. They were in the service and they got it, and they were gone for 4 years. It was literally something they got from a private collector. It just had never had a freaking cartridge put in it. It was that clean, and it just sat in a freaking plastic bin. And then eventually they were like, yeah. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get money to do other things. So, if you want, we made a deal, and I was a very happy consumer. You're interested more in their cinematic adventures right now. I understand. Like, I'm pretty excited that Wart, which is going to be played by Luis Guzman, which is one of my favorite actors. And then it's going to be the fact that Wart's going to get some speaking lines and some love. So it's just like, man, I wonder what that means for the future of, potentially them giving more of a crap about Mario 2. Oh, come on, Brian. That twice now. Let's get up there. Get up there, little doggy. Wart and Mouser, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. Oh my god, am I screwed here? Okay, salvage this. Salvage this. Don't know how at this point. Let's salvage this. I'm not trying to have my first death be something stupid. Okay. Yeah, I think that Star Fox is gonna be awesome. I can't believe I flew up too early. Look for my old TV from the 90s because I'm playing on a Super Nintendo with an actual cartridge with an upscaler. Oops, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Absolutely. My pleasure. My pleasure, completely. Yeah. Remember what that? Yeah, that's true. They did say that he wasn't punching him in the head. Shortest level ever. And then we just got one more. Alright, so we got all those boards done. Both ways, secret way and normal way. And we're going into the dumb stuff. Come here. It's weird because in the Yoshi Safari game you can shoot Yoshi in the head and he reacts. Nintendo just doesn't like their Yoshi abuse being called out. Yeah, well, I mean, they also got that whole thing about Pete from PETA and all that. It's just like... Oh god. No. Yay! That's one of the boards I hate the most. Yes! Let's go. Let's go. We needed a W, Chad. Like, subs, and shares for that. Got that board done in the first freaking try. Let's flippin' go. Plus, like, unfortunately, that would have been, like, you know, something I wouldn't want to have to deal with, so... Two down, 6 to go. Let's see if this is way cool. Oh shit. Fudge! Almost pulled it off. First death. Kiss my butt, kiss my butt. I should have done this the first time. You know how to do this, then you can beat so many boards in this game. Look how long it is. How long do you have to sit on this? I forgot about that Easter egg. How long do you have to sit on the menu for that? That's pretty sick. Oh man, I usually Yoshi through this too. Oh shit. Haha. Bastard. Those super yellow shells are the worst. sucks. That sucks. That sucks. This all sucked. Sorry, Robert Penner. I'm playing on an upscaler that stretches it to HDMI, you know, standards, so I don't have a retro tink or anything, so I'm doing the best I can. And yeah. Sorry. I feel like repugnant is such a harsh word, but you're definitely entitled to your opinion. Okay. I don't like that. I didn't even do what I wanted to do. One day we'll have like a retro tink, and then I can redo all the cool older stuff, and I can shoot it in whatever converted aspect ratios or whatever. But right now, the only thing way to play this in original aspects ratio is like through Nintendo Switch Online, and I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like I want to play this on original hardware. So the stupid option I had was the little $10 stupid deal that everybody buys. Like, I just don't have $300 or $500 for a retro tink right now. And I'm not gonna let it bother me, but if it's bothering other people, again, you don't have to watch it. Obviously, I'm letting it bother my play now, because then I think, how come other people aren't watching it? Or maybe they're just being nice to not say that it looks like shit. So I've been playing it like this on my TV personally and haven't had any issues with it. I guess I just don't see it like that, but again, I don't have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get a good upscaler. I have the ability to get the one at my disposal, so. But it's funny, somebody says one thing like that, and now I haven't been able to pass a level because that's all I'm thinking about, is that. Yeah, anybody's more than welcome. And we're completely self-funded besides the small amounts of money that people grace us with as far as channel donations and stuff, and that's all goes towards new games and paying the internet and all that other stuff, so. I don't have a problem with the opinion. I guess it's just the word repugnant. I should just let it go. That's just a very, concentrated word to express displeasure. I'm just like, man, I'm not trying to add to the community. And I got somebody out here thinking I'm trying to create some repugnant, video game footage. I guess I better not play Earthbound or Chrono Trigger or anything like that on here. Even though I got that on all those authentic cartridges and I want to play it authentically. Oh, sorry Yoshi, I just wanted to finish this damn level. I agree, I got people that enjoy it, so... What the hell am I hitting up there? I'm in a horrible spot to be in. That was a horrible spot to be in! I'm really already getting tired of going all the way back to get my power-ups, but that's whatever. Yeah, I mean, just the thing is, like, if we had the ability to do better, it would be better. Like, we do what we can, and there was never... To me, like, this is what they sell to provide you an output in HD, so, like, those base output devices are not going to come with, like, the software to, like, let you switch your aspect ratio. So, it's just, I don't know, like, it comes across as a, well, I got a good setup and I can do this, or... you know, type of thing, versus I'm not ever trying to put out shitty footage. Never intentionally. Money usually dictates, dictates what we can and can't do. One day we will laugh and be like, remember when we kept doing all that crappy, crappy footage and whatever? And it's like, yeah, that's funny. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the hell am I doing? Oh my god. Well, the alternative is for me to play it on the Nintendo Switch Online or the SNES Mini. I guess I can play it on the SNES Mini next time I play it if that's that big of a deal. But then it's just like, you know, it's not as authentic as playing it on this. But if it's what people want and it'll look better, then that's what I'll do. My daughter said it best. She made a video the other day that said it best. It said that, you know, it takes more time to go into somebody's situation and make a negative comment or something than it takes more effort than to not make any at all. And if they're still watching, they're probably happy that they got to me, I guess. You know, just like, wow. Way to make somebody that doesn't have a lot of money feel bad about themselves. Sorry, Yoshi. Nice, it's synced up. Sick. Sorry. Hey, as long as my audience that is here cares about it, that's all that I care about. I don't even, you know what I mean? I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but, like, you know, again, I've never taken time to go into somebody else's stuff and be like, oh, this, you know, make somebody feel a specific way, and I'm taking it too personally is what it is. But it's all good. How do I get up there? Oh, P-flight. P-flight is how I get through there. Or not P-flight, P-switch. Right? How do I get up? How do I get out of there? I'm just gonna die, because, you know, me. Last time, I promise. Haha. Did I go into a level? Yeah, there. I think that they're more talking about the aspect ratio. They want it more squished. Like, not necessarily the upscale itself. Yeah, the upscale itself can be a better digital quality, but I guess the aspect ratio itself gets stretched. Which it's whatever. I mean, there's people that are loving, like, those mods that people are making that stretch the whole game out so you can see the whole level. They're eating that shit up. So I don't know. But we're one level away from finishing the special world, which will make it so that all of the enemies will be different for the rest of our playthrough. And since we're doing a whole playthrough, I figured it was cool to do that. Got all of the Star Road done, now more normal and special ways. Got all of Special Road done except for one board. And then we can go back to the normal game. I am just loving it. Like Lovins. Come here. Nope. There's a ceiling there. Huh. Swallow noise. Hopefully it's close to the end. Oh, you are a super player. Oh, good for me. Yay, we did it! Alright. Now back to our regularly scheduled program. Wait, we didn't do a secret. I think there's a secret here that we should have done, right? Is that here? Yeah. Ooh, almost didn't do the secret. Ah, gosh. Can we not die already, Yosh? You gonna do the rap? Hey Allison, are you watching? I love doing Super Mario World and I know you love watching it. You are seeing this. Hello. Oops. Ooh. You're not gonna do the rap though? But the rap is the best part. You geeked out when they played the Mario rap? Hell yeah. I can't believe that they got the person that did Princess Peach's voice in the cartoon, original cartoon, to do the voice of Peach in the commercial that they did. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, what am I going there for? I know where that leads. I know where that leads. Just had to create the connection. The storm stopped. Good. Hey, what's up, Vibing with Braden? We were talking about that earlier today. I really love this game as well. I was gonna risk it. You guys know that. You can probably see it. If that fool's gonna risk it. It's also home to infinite lives if you want it. The ever useful zoom command. I should say rarely useful, really. After everything is moved, you really want to fix it back, so... All you do is gather these two guys here, and you just basically hover over them, and if you time it right, you don't even have to hit the jump button. You'll just bounce on them, and as long as you don't hit the floor, you can generate as many 1-ups as you want. That's just what it's like. Never fight the Trent Reznors. That was my bad. That was my bad. That's embarrassing. Gotta do the whole damn thing over again now. I even hit the tape. I didn't even hit the tape. That's embarrassing. All because I got smartass and had to show you the 1-up trick that mostly everybody here probably already even freaking knew. That's what I'm saying, Vibin. That's what I'm saying. Had to show off something for no reason. It's actually one of my least favorite boards, to be honest. I usually don't mind water boards in this game, to be honest. To be honest. Well, that sucked, to be honest. What the? Hey, Cheapo's in chat! Take my time. It's literally like one of like maybe out of the 96 stars, maybe like one of like maybe 10. I don't know. There's only like 8 or 10 boards I don't really enjoy. This is one of them. Like, look at the pacing of that fish versus the pacing of that freaking Buzzy Beetle bones. What's that about? When do you guys ever do that shit? What is that about? The most intense fight I've ever had with this boss. You gotta be kidding me. This is embarrassing. Why did everybody shoot their fireball at the same time? When does that ever happen? Why'd I do that? I just want to be done with this board, man. Again, like, it's just like one of a few boards that suck, and it's just gotta suck. Ugh. Had no deaths through, like, all the way up through half of freaking Special World, and then it starts to hit the fan, and there really isn't a lot of boards that stop me like this. I just hate it so much, I guess. I don't hate it, I just dislike it more than the others. Usually like a fucking pushover boss, too. Resners are a pushover boss. See, look. One. Then a couple. I'm sorry that I made that so difficult. Let's say, what the hell? Why was it scrolling? What is going on? Oops. Come on, I floated on the outside of that for a reason, it doesn't even matter. Asswad. Hey, how you doing, Matt? What up, Zero? Oh, jeez. Defeated. We use defeated in Nintendo's world. Can you keep slam bosses? I don't think so. Doesn't mean you can't. I'm not the end-all authority on it. Well, I have a feeling I'm going to be getting this for nothing. Man, I don't know why, but I really wish I had some hot fries. Not sponsored. You coming back? No? No, you're not coming back. Glad I went and got you. Maybe it's best we go our separate ways for a while. Instead of me just keep going back and getting you and stupid shit happening.
Bye. It's never coming back. Yeah, this is when I knew if I would have went back and got him, I would have came here and I would have went right back in this water and I would have realized I couldn't take him with me and it would have been a waste, so... At least I remembered that this time. Which I never do. There's a way to get Yoshi up that vine? I suck. You suck, Brian. You suck! You died at a Switch Palace! You're garbage! Fucking hate that fucking rainbow shell. I dislike it heavily. I'm not allowed to say I hate anything, because then when I do, all I do is produce negative energy. I don't even want to pretend to know how, but I believe you. Yeah, I guess. Maybe the streams have been a pretty good balance of that within the last 24 hours. Maybe. Oh, shit.
My favorite thing to do, and it's really hard, but you can use a Yoshi and eat those. It's just really hard. My fire's so hot it bounces off fire. I feel like if they just would have put that guy in a t-shirt, it would have sold. Hey look, it's one of those elusive 3-up moons. You ever knew that moon was there? Sweet, you learned something. Awesome. What? Fine, you just ruined the whole thing then, fine. Whoa. I need to make that a thwimp. Freaking make a thwimp, man. Are you serious, bro? Alright, man. Have a good night, Zero. Thank you very much. Again, sorry I kept you up later or whatever on the Super Mario Land 2 stream, but we were very happy to, you know, get one in the can, especially get a Game Boy title in there too. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and see ya soon. No. Said I didn't want to fail. One of the hardest boards in the game. It's Mickey Mouse's hatred for Nintendo. Really just trusted how low I knew I could dip down there before it would count that I was dead. Really just trusted how long I had invincibility frames to get through that part. That text like, no, you monster! Come on, no! God, it's just a cavalcade of fuck! And right there's a fucking... Ugh. Ah. Hell yeah, I can replace him. He's like toilet paper. How that even happens, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't want that.
You hate the Goomba design in this game? Good. Okay. I want to do like one more board, and then I'm gonna have to take a quick 5 to use the restroom. It's been a 2 hour. It's a 2-hour run, but like I have to go to the bathroom so bad. Oh come on! Why did that have to happen?
Alright, Tech, thanks for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Evening, sleep, whatever. Sleep with sleep. No!
Bastard.
And that's the other one. What's up, the Mega Man? Yeah, I know, right? It's a lot longer. I agree. Force of Illusion's got a lot of different exits too. Every stage has got multiple exits. Oh, I love he was making that face on the way out. Sick. What's up, Drewium? Nice. Wow. Thank you, RNG. That's the kind of stuff that only happens that you remember after you've died somewhere a million times. Oh, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I love you guys, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing the freaking thing. I've gotten it done once, and I've done it the last couple times I've tried, so... Yeah, Bowser is easier than Star Road. I agree. Well, there we go. There's all the Forest of Illusion. Let's do the castle, and then I have to do a restroom break. I apologize. Oh god. Okay. Miracle. Miracle. I guess it's meant to be. Miracle. I have never never did that. Like, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say, guys. Let's just, say that that's a thing that happened to us. we go. You guys hanging out? You guys hanging out above or below, or how are you hanging out? Hanging out there, huh? Come on, do the thing. No? I'm not gonna do the thing? We're not gonna advance the screen? I tried. No! Oh my god. How is there something to jump off of? Oh, come on, man. Fix the screen, Brian. Jeez. Oh, that's the thing? Hey, what's up, Roy? So sorry. Hey, what's up, Jack Gaming? Alright, guys, we are so close. Yeah, Jack is one of our mods. Pretty much it's me, Jack, and Dre. Alright, we're gonna start Chocolate Island 1 in just about 5 minutes, so just remember we'll just take about 5 minutes. Take about 5 minutes off the timer.
All right. All right. On to Chocolate Mountain. This is one of my favorite boards. It's a hard board to figure out unless you know the trick. Is this board? No, it's not this board. It's this next board. This board's still pretty good. Oops. Sorry, dude. Now we gotta play the freaking minigame. Jack, we turned it on for a whole month. Braden told me he told you he was gonna turn it on, and then we turned it on, and like the activity showed that nobody went in it. I mean, maybe we just had miscommunication. So I'm definitely not trying to be mean or accusatory. We definitely turned it back on for a whole month. No, go back this way. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? It's all good. Alright, this is the stage I like. It's different based on what you do. You coming in here and hang out with me, Chief? Go ahead. Go ahead. That wire's in your way, man. You got it. I knew you could do it. I knew you could hop around it. Good job. You're a smart puppers. What are you looking for? There's nothing to grub on there, man. What's up, pupper dogs? Hey, good boy. There you go.
Come on, Brian. No better than that. If you don't want to get the ending that you get the first time, you can't go super fast or get a lot of coins and stuff, you have to just wait. Have to just wait. And if you take too long, it'll send you somewhere else, so you just have to take forever to do this. That should be enough time. Yep. I don't want any of this. There's a crazy stage for somebody to design, though. So what was the point? A trap. Don't get any of those one-ups. They're garbage. They'll ruin your feathers.
Okay. I tried. I don't know what kind of gap I thought I was going to get in between. That one you just have to take a hit through, I think. What's going on, Spike Fury? Now we're in for it. Now we gotta do this bullshit without a cape. Impatience will get me nowhere. Zoom through the level faster, but just not as healthy. This part just makes me apprehensive. There's no room underneath there, and there's barely any room there, and you pretty much gotta jump prematurely, and then hope to God that that thing is not there to kill you. You have to deal with that guy. It's just this respawning D-bag. And then Miss Wendy. Oh, weak. Weak. It's just a lot harder to sacrifice hits in a game where you don't have. You go from. It's like the Japanese Mario 3. You go from big to or from whatever power to small.
So you can't really tank, it's just like one security hit and then you're dead. Welcome to stream, everyone. If anyone's new, it really would be great if you would subscribe to help us push towards 4,000 subs, which is our goal by the end of April. Worked really hard for Mario Day for you guys. We streamed the entirety of all of Mario. 1, 2, 3, 6 golden coins, and now World. So it's been a long day, but it's been amazing and fun. Definitely I've had its ups and downs, its trials and tribulations, its headaches and heartbreaks and happiness and all that stuffs. Turn the lights on. Where they? There they are. Oh no. Oh, that was my one chance to catch him. I lost my health to catch him. There's no bouncing off ghosts. And if you just happen to be in a spawn zone, then you're in a spawn zone. This part here is kind of the hardest part, but we'll see. I missed it. It's a bit dangerous. Hopefully I can survive. We'll see. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh god, we're lucky. We didn't get killed by that stuff. Are you serious? That's horseshit. That's just garbage. Alright! Woo! Thank you, Elfin Gamer! You are the shit! Yeah, unfortunately I can't bring Yoshi in this because I always die. There's a specific spot that you'll die. Because you can't run fast enough if you're on a Yoshi. It just really sucks. Because that means I really just went and got him for nothing. Well, I mean, he was already there. I went there to really just get double cape quick, and there probably was places faster that I could have went to. And I just died there because I'm an idiot. I was just super stoked about the sub. What should I have done? Turn into a cape first? That's stupid. That's stupid. I hate when it does that. I got my warm Chifos, my warm husky on my back. He's just cuddled up. Like, get Mario Day over with, Dad. That's the stretch that you can't get through with the Yoshi. Had a big old bowl of pasta on Mario Day. Chief is sighing because he didn't get any pasta. Oh shit. If you're wondering why it looks like this, it's because I'm playing on original hardware. I'm playing with an original Super Nintendo with a Super Mario World cartridge and a Super Nintendo controller. But I'm using an HDMI upscaler so that it outputs in HD. So it stretches the image. This is why I got double cape. This is like one of the hardest boards in the game because it's an alternative way to get Bowser. Like if you beat this board and you get through here, then you can get to Bowser and not have to do the whole Bowser Castle. It takes you right to the fight. This is another one of those situations where you want to make the game scroll the screen for you a little bit so that you have an advantage a little bit. You have to learn cape control, and I just feel like you have to have it in general to be able to do the stage. Then you start dealing with this. Yep, that sucks, but that sucks so bad. I have to have a cape, and I don't have any capes, and I have to have a cape to do the whole thing over again, so it's just like, yep. Luckily you get one, I guess. I forgot that you get one. You get one, and one's the same as none. Ours too, because you saw that, well, might as well just wipe. Literally, this is one of the, when I said there at the very beginning of the video, there was a couple stages that were going to frustrate me. This is one of them, and I'm just trying to keep it calm. I'm not trying to go all crazy about it. Yep, screwed.
Yep. It's the hardest level in the game for a reason. You're literally getting the cheat code back right to the end fight, so I can't get mad that this level is difficult. I can't. They give you the tools that you need to beat it at the beginning, and if you can't figure it out, you can't figure it out. My problem is I'm impatient. I don't like crawling through a level just to lose. So I'm not going to crawl through it to lose. I'm going to run through it, and then I'm going to either get to figure it out running through it, or I'm going to burn through dozens and dozens of guys. But I'm not going to spend 2 minutes to crawl through it and then get to a part and lose. I'm not going to do it. Because unfortunately, I'm a speedrunner. Being a speedrunner is a blessing and a curse. Means I just can't enjoy games normal ways. Yeah, it's as tough as it gets, I agree. Oh shit, can I...
forgot I can get back in here then and just get this extra guy real quick. Or not this extra guy, but this, dealio. Nice. If you didn't know, you can get back inside of a fortress by holding L and R. Not that there's many reasons to do it, but in that case, that fortress is going to be able to help me not have to leave here to get capes, and it's crazy that I never thought to do that till now. I don't know how people get up there without the P-flight thing. Man, I screwed up, didn't I? Embarrassing. Chief, you're not a very good guard dog, dude. Fuck! Fuck!
I mean, come on. No, I need to go backwards and get the Yoshi. I don't think I can go backwards and get the Yoshi. Oh, it's not possible. Now I'm stuck in a... No, I'm not gonna... No. I'm an idiot. Now I just have to beat the damn board the normal way. It's been a long one, guys. I mean, it started at 9 a.m. EST on Mario Day, and really played through the majority of the day. Took a small food break. I'm so sick of this, dude. We have a mouse problem, and I don't have any cats anymore, so it's just really driving me nuts. I can't wait for this to be done so I can find out what bag or something they're scurrying in underneath a desk or something. Like, it's infuriating. When I had the cats, this never was a problem. But you have a couple cats, and then unfortunately they pass away one after the other because of old age, and now these things are just fucking driving me absolutely insane. Fucking going on our potted plants and eating the roots at night. Fucking, we have an old house, so they're getting in through the outside. There's fields around, and it's so fucking annoying. I don't understand, like, what bag or whatever what they could possibly have, because I just cleaned the whole house, so I don't understand what they could be rattled in. I know, Chief. I'm getting annoyed too, buddy. It's almost done. I got like 3 levels left.
Don't kick me, dude. I'm not doing nothing, Chief. No. It happened again! Fucking sick of this shit! God! I am so done, man. I'm not sick of this game, I'm just tired. It's just the end of a long fucking day. Jeez. And I'm really about to pause things to fucking address a goddamn mouse that won't fucking stop bothering me. Like, you exist in my home, just fucking leave it at that. You'd think that my sound of my voice would be enough for you to not fucking bother me. I don't use inhumane methods to get rid of them, but I'm about to call a fucking exterminator and it's gonna be D-Day in here for these motherfuckers. Like, that's the whole reason why it hasn't been taken care of, is I just fucking don't feel, I feel like most methods of removing mice are inhumane. Like, now I gotta do this over again where I have to finish the board before I can do it again. Dumb. Fucking bullshit enemy. Stupid enemy. Let's have a board for one enemy type. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, because I'm obviously hitting it with or without a power-up. This is the only board where you have to have a fucking Yoshi for the exit. You have to. Do it again. And I can say that I'm mod to bitch because I literally fucking said at the beginning of the stream that this was going to be one of like 5 boards that was annoying. I have 80 lives to clear. This is not going to be the same scenario as the last stream. I really love how you've pushed me out of my spot, Chief, and you're not even really sitting in it. You just made sure to push me out of whatever spot I would be comfortable sitting in. I'm sure glad that you're taking up all of the space. That's very nice of you. Okay, let's see if we can crawl through this now. So stupid. Yeah. Skipped all that bullshit. Pretty cool. Bastard. Guess I shouldn't have laughed at you. Oh god. No, it's like the version 1 on crack. Alright, have a good rest of your day, Jack. Thank you for stopping by. Here it is. The answer to all of this, 25. 2. 5. Stand here. Wait for him to go down. As soon as you start to see it start to come up from the first one, as soon as you see that tip come out of the ground, run. Boop. And guess where we're at? So backdoor is really stupid, because really, the 2-5 deal. Okay. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, we're hanging out here for a second. I don't care if it kills the time. I've never done that before. Oh my god, it's crazy! Never done that before. Got to see something at the end of the Mario Day Marathon bullshits where there's something crazy.
shit. After this Mario Day marathon, it's probably the most Mario Day that we've ever Mario Day'd. Because, I mean, we beat Mario 1, 2, 3, 6 golden coins, and Mario World all complete. They weren't necessarily speed runs, but there's timers on them, just to let you know. And if you hold some buttons in, you can make Mario do this crazy dance at the end, and most people don't know that you can do that. Look at him walk and clap. Have you ever seen that ending? Probably not. Most people haven't. Look at him doing his goofy dance for Mario Day. He's doing the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. We did lots of show. Start off with a full 3-hour or full Super Mario Brothers 3 playthrough. Then we did a Mario 1 playthrough. Then we did Super Mario Brothers 2. Came back and did Super Mario Brothers Super Mario Land 6 golden coins, and then finished it up with Super Mario World. So very cool, very epic day. Appreciate everybody that hung out. Appreciate everybody that subbed. It's always a good day at the office, you know. Sorry if anybody's looking forward to the nightly Legend of Zelda stream. Obviously, that, you know, Mario Day kind of took precedence to that. Unfortunately, missed a day of practice, but we're gonna keep pushing on with that too. But it's no worries, because Mario had to get his shine on a Mario Day. Just like I wish Nintendo would have done more for Mario Day instead of just putting stuff on sale, you know. But I digress. Guys got about 12 hours worth of Mario content, you know? Newer subscribers, I told you before, if you didn't hear me in the past, that you get your money's worth with us, at least one stream a day usually, if not 2, sometimes 3. You know, and we definitely try to stream every day, usually no days off, because there's 2 of us doing it. Usually we do it either separately, but sometimes together, so there's always something coming up. I'd like to get a backlog of long-form content together, so for days that we decide to take a day off of live streaming, that we can have something to upload on those days, something different maybe. But that's definitely stuff that can come in the future. Just want to make sure we give credit and shout-outs to all that supported the stream. I love to do that. Let's see here. Thank you to Slime Fangirl. Thank you to 009. Appreciate you very much. As well as the Mega Man 91965 and Javier as well. And let's see who else. During stream, vibing with Braden.
and Matt Shetler. Can't forget Tech Guy and Drewium, as well as Jack Gaming here at the end, and Spike Fury with the Thank you guys so much. Me and Bray are super thankful for everybody that is supportive of the channel, especially when we do stuff like this, which was Mario Day. We ran from 9 a.m. EST until 4:30. 9 a.m. EST Mario Day, March 10th until 4:30 a.m. Pretty much the 11th, with the exception of a small break, and we ran Mario's 1, 2, 3, 6 golden coins and world and their completion for the event. So 5 different streams today for you guys, and hopefully you enjoyed all those for the ups and downs, the trials and tribulations, and the dramas and all that fun stuff. But if you would like to support the channel, please hit that like button. It really helps when YouTube sees that these videos did well. If not anything else, hit the subscribe button so that you're a subscriber and you can hang out with us and when we do more stuff like that. And if you like stuff like this, you can hit the notifications so that you'll be notified when you're subscribed, when we do speed runs, classic score attacks, leaderboard pushes, vintage games, modern games, all that kind of stuff. And you'll be able to find it on the channel. There's over 2,100 videos from us with over 1.85 million views amassed upon all those videos at this point in time, March 10th, 2026. I think that's pretty damn cool because we've been busting our ass on YouTube. It'll be 4 years for our anniversary at the end of April, so we're going for 4,000 subs by the end of April. So if you could hit that sub button, like I said, it would help a lot. If you're feeling super generous, you can super chat, you can donate through super stickers, you can also gift memberships, and we have a small merchandise store. All of those things help support the channel so much. But even if you just hang out, watch our content, like, share, and subscribe, that will help, and it's all free. Those things are free. So you can do money things, but you can also do many free things, and it doesn't cost a dime to do those free things. We really appreciate every single person that hangs out with us, and we will see you guys on the next one. The next big event thing that we have is Game of Day May coming up, and it'll be in its 4th season, which we are super proud of that. That's crazy. That's awesome that you never left, Zero. Stayed here the whole freaking time. But yeah. Until next time, guys, though, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits, and I just gotta say, good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. We will see you on the next one. Peace.